Hi, Charlotte.
Hey, Hedy, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. How have you been?
I'm good, thank you. Keeping busy, working hard.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, same. Studying a lot. And this Friday, I'm kind of nervous because it's my childhood friend's birthday, and we're doing like a potluck.
Ooh, so does that mean you have to cook something?
Yes, so I'm very nervous because I can't cook. So I'm wondering if I can get away with bringing like a ready-made tiramisu or something.
That is 100% something people do. Like, there's definitely a lot of shop-bought desserts at potlucks. But if you're doing that, I would check with anyone else you know who's going and see what the, like, spread is going to be. Because what you don't want is it to be, like, too heavy on the shop-bought desserts. You want someone to have still made, like, some savoury
Hopefully.
dishes.
Yeah, there's something, savoury there. But, yeah, how about you?
Well,
What have you got planned?
No childhood friends' birthdays. That sounds nice, though. Although I have taken a real step into adulthood. And I've invited my neighbour round for a drink. Which...
Oh, that's so, like, that's really grown up.
I know.
That's very mature.
I know, I've never done that before. And we kept bumping into each other, and she was helping me out with some things. And I was like, let's have a drink sometime. So we're going to do that, and that's quite fun. I haven't really ever known my neighbours, apart from when I was at university, and that's a bit of a different situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are talking about friends today, specifically
So yes,
making friends.
So that brings us nicely onto the topic. Yes, thank you, Charlotte. So I think, making friends is kind of, I don't know, I think it's something that sometimes we take for granted. But yeah, because I think I'm still lucky enough that I'm still like really close with a lot of like my childhood friends. But what about you?
I'm the same. It's like the friends you make at school. It's very interesting because they're like friends of convenience in a lot of ways. Like, often you might not have had the most in common, but you kind of are thrown together and you forge this really close relationship.
Yeah.
And then you change a lot as you grow up, but you still are close to these people because you have all of these shared experiences from school that kind of, no matter where you are in life, you can always like reminisce about that time in the cafeteria,
Yeah, see, I feel like, when it comes to kind of school friends, like secondary school and sixth form, I don't know how close I am to that many people now. I think I just follow them on Instagram. So me staying in touch is just like me liking people's Instagram posts.
But you do still have some childhood friends from school that you are close to, right?
Yeah, so I mean like pre-secondary school, like proper like when we were kids.
Oh, but, wow, like primary school friends.
Yeah, and because I did like dance a lot as a kid as well, so that's like how I made most of my friends.
That's interesting because I would say that most of my close friends are from secondary school, but then they do drop off. You sort of lose touch with some and you keep some, and they stand the test of time. But also, I don't know about you, but like when I was a teenager, the big thing that everyone said was like, oh, you'll make the best friends of your life at university. Like, it was really hyped up.
Yes.
This is where you're going to meet your people. Because in high school, like I said, you're thrown together, you're kind of friends of convenience. But the idea was at university, you're going to meet like-minded people. Did you also hear a bit about that when you were a kid?
Yeah, and then also one thing that I realised when you get to university is in the first year, because I think everyone is, in kind of unfamiliar territory, so everyone's like kind of a bit nervous, and especially if you've moved out for university and you're in like a new city or whatever. So you kind of, I feel like a lot of people just make friends with everyone. So you just kind of like, you try to be friends with everyone, but then it isn't until later that you realise actually, these aren't my people.
I'm gonna have to cut you down now.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are quite different though. I think we might have different friendship styles. So I am quite intense. I'm very like, I'll forge like a close bond with someone one-on-one.
Yeah.
I tend to have like a few good friends versus a lot of kind of not bad friends, but a lot of just like, you know, acquaintancy friends.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you seem like you're kind of, you collect people more in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I don't know. I feel like I think I'm just not a great communicator. Like, I'm not a big a texter. I hate messaging. I'm like so lazy. So like my friends know that if they try to text me, they probably I'm like worse than DHL. Like, it's like 3 to 5 business days on like in a good week. So yeah, I'm just like really bad at like maintaining friendships. But then I don't know, as in I have friends, but then I don't know, we have the kind of relationship where we could see each other after 3 years of like not talking, and it's like no time has passed.
Yeah, I get that. And that's often with the older friends, right? They're like more low maintenance. You don't you kind of have this groundwork and an established kind of your friendship is established, so you don't have to reinforce it and reassure each other constantly.
Yeah. And I think it depends on the personality as well, because like some of like my friends I've met later are a bit like that as well. So I think it just depends, because I know some people, they can get really intense about friendships, and it almost feels like a proper relationship. Like, have you heard when people have like the friendship breakups and it's like even worse than like a you know a romantic relationship breakup?
Absolutely, it does happen, because there's no kind of rule set.
Yeah,
there's no manual for it. And I've had relationships like that where they have been like, I mean friendships I should say, where there's been a lot of intensity and kind of a lot of demand from one side, and it's kind of strange. But I guess when I said I think that you like collect people more, I think I just mean that you're very bubbly. So I can imagine you kind of like just
social butterfly,
going into a room and kind of immediately becoming friendly with like many people.
I think I'm just a chatterbox.
I would be in the corner like kind of having an intense conversation with one person that I've trapped.
Yeah. I love that though. I think it's just I have no sense of shame, so I will talk to anyone about anything. Okay. And I think it's why like so many strangers talk to me in the street. Like I'll be like, I don't know what it is about me, but something like strangers are like attracted to me, and they'll be like the ones, you know, when you have like the strange people come up to you and ask you something. So maybe it's because I'm one of them. But
you've got like that weirdo like kind of the
air about me.
Yeah.
But yeah, also, I think I'm just a very low maintenance friend in general, and I think anyone who becomes friends with me, they get that immediately, so they don't expect too much, and I think they know not to expect too much from me, which is really bad. But making friends in your 20s, like, I know that's a thing lots of people struggle with. So how do you make friends, like, post-uni?
Yeah, because there's definitely a drop-off, isn't there? It's like, the friendships come easily in school and university. There's lots of avenues to make friends. And then suddenly you're like, you've got your existing friends, but you stop making new ones. And I definitely think you make new friends from work, like, as we both have. But,
yes.
But if you work in an office where you don't really vibe with people, or you work remotely, even that opportunity is kind of closed to you. So for me, trying to make friends like in a new city, the big thing I do is like pick up hobbies that are social. So I go climbing, and I try and go to gigs, and that way I can like meet new people. But I also know that like lots of people use apps these days, because some people,
I've heard about this.
Yeah, some people just use the dating apps, but also they do have special friend settings.
Yeah. So it's like there's like Tinder for friends or like Hinge or Bumble for friends.
Yeah.
So I've had like a lot of my friends when I've said, oh, how do you know this person? They said, oh, we met on Hinge, and I'm like, oh, but like, oh no, Hinge for friends like this.
Yeah.
So
well, maybe they actually just met on Hinge and then they
maybe
hit it off.
But as in, like, I didn't realize that was like a thing because again, I hate messaging, so I'm just
But you're doing kind of social hobbies as well, right? So you probably make friends through cheerleading and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think, just I'll talk to anyone. Cheerleading especially, like, that's... Because it's a team sport, so that's a good way to make friends. But, it's tough, man.
It is tough. It's tough. You do have to make an effort as you get older.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm having drinks with my neighbour.
Oh!
And then we're going to be besties. Stay
yes,
tuned.
Oh my god. I hope you guys actually get on well, because could you imagine they come over and you're like, oh my god, it's university all over again, this isn't my person.
Hilariously, we have the same name. So it's actually kind of bad. I don't think I want to be friends with someone with the same name as me, but I feel like that's discrimination and I should get over it.
You can just you need to have like a different nickname for each other. Yeah,
one of us can be Charlie and one of us can be Lottie.
Yes.
Or something ridiculous like that, yeah. But yeah, I'm after that, to be honest, Hetty, I'm all socialised out. I just need to stop hanging out with anyone and just stay in a dark room because I'm just quite I've done a lot of socialising recently. I'm quite tired.
Yeah, that just sounds like a normal evening to me.
Okay.
Like
What are you up to? What are you up to this evening?
I have a big assignment for uni, so I'm just going to be studying.
Okay.
You know, what is socialising anymore? I don't know. But
that's the other thing you realise in your 20s. You know, socialising is not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Let's like go for some more alone time.
Yes. But yeah, so I hope you have fun this evening.
Thank you.
And I'll see you next time, Charlotte.
Yeah, I'll catch you later for the next exciting 20s topic.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.